Hello. It's been the second year after COVID for PRolight Sound. So, what's your intake on this year's PRolight Sound?
Well, I think everybody sees that there's a lot more exhibitors here. I think something like 150, and there's a lot more visitors as well. So we're very positive about the PRolight Sound show for the second, show after COVID. I really do think that the industry is coming back together after this long break. And last year, of course, was really pretty quick. After the opening up. So it was sort of expected that last year it would be a lot less than it was before. And we still have some way to go, but everybody's really upbeat on the show.
What does the VPLT do this year at PRolight Sound?
Well, we're responsible for the PLS conference program, so we have a lot of our specialists and experts here that are talking about a lot of topics that are interesting for the industry. We had yesterday the I-ESC, which was basically about event safety, with an international panel at the end. We talked a little about Qatar, the World Football Championships, and what happened there, and what type of safety issues they had at the championships. But we're always, of course, at the show because this is our show. We're also a partner of the Messe Frankfurt, so we have an experience zone we've set up here. We'll be doing Erasmus Plus projects today, some European educational projects, together with the German VDT, the German, I think it's the Sound Engineering Association, is what they call themselves in English. So, as ever, we're very busy, and yesterday we had our party. We had a lot of members here, so it was a really nice get together.
You were talking about Erasmus and education. Tomorrow will be Future Talents Day. What can students, visitors expect tomorrow?
Well, I really am excited about this because everybody knows we have a skilled worker shortage, and a lot of industries do, but for us it's been even more difficult because of the COVID crisis. So tomorrow there's going to be about 600 young people here, a lot of school kids as well. I mean, kids that are maybe looking for an idea where could I work in the future, but also students, and also, of course, we have apprentices that will be here tomorrow. And basically we're going to show them a lot of hands-on thing about this is what you can do in the industry, because a lot of people don't know how many different functions and positions that are available, what types of jobs we have in this industry. Most people know about the typical things. You're an event manager or you're a technician, but there's all other types of things that you can do in this business. So we're very happy as well. We have the Messe Frankfurt has set up here a career hub, so there's lots of companies here that are also available to talk to about, well, what would it be like if I were to work for you? And there's different companies there, so you've got a good chance to maybe find the right employer for yourself. But like I said, one of our members, Norman Müller, is also going to be setting up a stage here with the young people that are here. In other words, showing, look, this is how this works. Or, hey, you can now, we've got a musician on the stage, you can now work on the soundboard. So they can sort of get a feeling that what do we do? We have all of these temporary stages, lighting and sound that we set up and take back down. And it's to give them a good idea about what the daily work is sort of like.
So I hope that will be very successful. Another big topic at this year's PRolight Sound is sustainability. How is it for you as the VPLT and for the industry in all?
Well, I think due to the COVID crisis, it was one of the big issues that we were going to start working on, 4 years ago. We'd already started. And we're very involved at EU with sustainability and all of the directives and regulations that are coming up. We were also involved in the Eco-Design Directive. So we want sustainable events, live performance, it's very clear. But of course, we have a lot of challenges because we do have some things. For example, I assume somebody might see some of our trusses here at our stand. That's a very durable and long-lasting product, and that's what the Green Deal is about, having quality in the products so that they can be repaired, that they have long use. So we have some things really going for us, but of course we have to be honest. Lighting, for example, will always use some form of energy. If it's regenerative, then it's going to be okay because we're not, going to have any greenhouse gases, no CO2 with that. But we also have a challenge with innovation because lighting designers want the newest things, and our members and everyone in the industry is always pushing the envelope forward, with new technologies and things like that. So it's kind of difficult. I think Apple probably has the same problem. I mean, they're going to have to make an iPhone that lasts 25 years. Okay, that's what's going to be in 2050. At least that's what the Green Deal says. So we have lighting instruments that are much older than 25, but the most newest things, of course, that's one of the challenges. Just the same thing with sound. Everybody wants to, if there's a new innovation in sound technology, well, then people don't want to use an old system. I mean, that's one of the biggest challenges. But it's a big topic, and I'll be very honest, even here at our stand, we had a lot of discussions about what are we taking to the stand. We tried to make sure that everything we have used here for our booth, we have rented, of course, furniture and everything that stays, and and it's good quality. But of course, we do have, we have carpet, and so some of our members have talked about it. He says, "Why do you have the carpet?" That's like I said, we're on the way, but we're not quite there yet.
We heard about the carpet, yeah. It's a big issue. One last question. What do you hope or expect for the next years for PRolight Sound?
Well, of course, my hope is that it really does become the major event for our sector in Europe. I really think that due to the fact that sustainability is going to be a big issue for everybody, especially traveling, I think companies and businesses and visitors are always going to be taking a look at what am I going to get if I go to the show. And I think the PRolight Sound will continue and also have a lot more to offer in the coming years, because Messe Frankfurt is extending the conference program. There's lots of topics to talk about, things about we're thinking about maybe a Congress and things like that. So I think, looking from an American perspective, for example, if I was going to say, do I have to go to Europe to this show? Well, it's going to be the major show for event and live performance technology. So they probably will. And that's what we're hoping and looking for. And I really think that's what's going to happen.
And I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shannon.